Welcome back to Anime Beyond. Today we're going to react to episode 83 of Dragon Quest. Last episode we see Mystvearn on the scene with the heroes. Basically he was throwing their attacks around and trying to see, like, basically testing them out and trying to wear them out at the same time, while he was trying to bait Dai to come back and fight. That was interesting because it actually worked. We also see a little bit of Leona, how she's now the leader of the gang now, and she's kind of trying to call the shots. But hey, we need to focus on saving Dai's strength and getting to Vearn. So I like her planning. Obviously she got it from Avan, and right now Avan is handling Killvearn, and looks like he was holding back the whole time, and he's a little sneaky one because he was playing just like Killvearn. So yeah. I think he's a perfect opponent for Killvearn. But I'm interested to see what his next moves are and what the hero's next moves are. I heard y'all say that from here on out, it's going to be nothing but interesting throughout the rest of the episode. So I'm excited. Hope y'all excited. And since you're excited, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know, I mean, if you're alive and breathing, you got me. That's it. We're going to get right into it. So let's get it. What we got? Vearn's. Oh! What does this mean?
Because Lahart.
Oh,
because he arrived.
Or could it be something else?
Maybe he. Oh, because remember he did give the drop of blood to each of them. Only one survived though.
That's true. I knew Kyoko was gonna live.
Imagine waking up to those far. Do you think the Gramps healed everybody's bones? Like all his bones?
I don't think he'll fight again, but maybe.
Give us an X-ray.
Yeah, it looks like. Did he heal him too?
What?
度重なる戦いの激しいダメージによって全身の骨格に回復不能のダメージを。
Yep, he's done.
普通に歩くことくらいはできようが、二度と戦うことはできまい。やはりそうか。
Wow, so they were right.
妙な格好をしているが、ただものではないな。いや、ただの獣王。
Are you gonna reveal himself?
すまんが、足手まとい覚悟で頼む。俺も大たちの戦っているあの城の中へと連れて行ってはくれんか。何
？Oh, he has to show him he's okay.
Oh. Maybe he also wants to see them. Yep, he wants to see it for himself.
Okay. He said, "This is my friend."
お前の傷が完治して再び決着をつけるその日までお前を死なせるわけにはいかねえからな。お前が倒すはずだった相手はとりあえず俺が全部片付けといてやるぜ。そうか。この男。
He's a little jealous.
He's like, okay, what did he do?
かつてのラーハルト。
Run, Dai, run.
こいつがラーハルト。
Oh, he's never met. That's right.
似ていらっしゃる父上に。どうやって生き返ってきたんだよお前。いやそんなことよりなんでお前がその鎧の魔装。
Maam never know about him either.
That's true.
俺がどう使おうと文句はあるまい。そんなこっちゃねえ。ヒュンケラ、あいつはどうしたかって聞いてんだよ。奴は自らの使命を果たし、 全ての力を使い果たして倒れた。まさか。心配はいらん。あの男は不死身だ。なんだよ、脅かしやがって。ヒュンケルの代わりとなって戦うためにその鎧を受け継いだ。
I picked up on that pretty quick.
Yeah, no, they're like, all right.
どうして俺たちの味方を。いや、あなた方ではない。
For you, die.
ラーハルトはあなた一人のためにドラゴンの騎士の後継者であるあなた様に不滅の忠誠を誓うためにこの場に馳せ参じたのです。ディーヌ様。俺の仲間になるっていうのかい。仲間ではありません、部下です。部下。あなた様に死ねと言われれば笑って死に。
Dang! Loyal as a tick?
Gomechan's like, what? They're making the same face.
どうしよう、部下だって。
Don't forget what's going on. This must have been the last wish of Vearn. Protect my son.
ハーケンディストールを食らっても無事とはさすがは魔王軍の重鎮ミストバーン。貴様。さあディーノ様、ご遠慮なく最初の命令をお下しください。奴を倒せと。
Oh.
竜騎衆の生き残り風情が裏切ってこのミストバーンに牙を向こうなどとは少子千万。蜂の巣にしてくれる。
断っておくが、竜騎衆はもともと魔王軍の一部隊ではない。
Ooh.
ドラゴンの騎士に使える直属の配下。それが陸海空の3人の竜騎衆なのだ。
I did not know that.
魔王
Okay.
軍のために戦ったことなど一度もない。バラン様のためのみに我らを戦ってきた。裏切るなどという言い回しこそ少子よ。
Hey.
さあティーノ様、お急ぎを。でもミストバーンは強敵だ。俺も戦った方が。
Oh.
He said he don't even need it. Oh, he's gonna show them his speed.
蜂の巣とやらに興味がある。どうやるんだ。
たわけがこうだ。
Whoa!
After image?
Dang, that fast?
Oh, Mystvearn might be in trouble, bro. If he's that fast?
攻撃の当たらぬ男に何か不安がおありです。様のドラゴンの血により死の淵から蘇った時。
So he went straight there after his battle.
様が私に当てた遺言状だったのです。全員に処置を施したが、おそらくお前以外は助かるまい。それも万に一つの可能性だが、それでももしお前に命が戻ったならば、ディーノを私だと思って助けてやってはくれまいか。その、おそらく自分は大魔王かディーノ本人か、いずれかに敗れてこの世にいないであろう。
Wow.
バラン様はあなた様のために自らを犠牲にすることを
Dang.
決意されていたのですね。
And he did.
父さんが。
ラーハルトよ。私が幼少の頃。
Dude, that makes perfect sense, though.
人間を強く憎んでいることは。
Because he understands.
だが、それを承知であえて願う。もし D の自身が人間を守りたいと言ったら、黙ってそれに従ってやってはくれぬか。あの子には人間そのものを変えていく力があると私は見込んでいるのだ。私の最後の願いだが、決断はお前自身に任せる。私のもう一人の息子、ラーハルトへ。
Wow.
But I didn't know he actually raised the guy. How old is Lahart? How old is Vearn?
So I think Dino is gonna say, if you want to fight him, fight him. I don't think he's gonna command him.
指示は俺が出す。二人とも足を引っ張るなよ。
またこれ系の性格かよ。
でも頼もしい救援者だわ。これでなんとかなるかも。
これは万に一つでも考えておかなくてはならん。全力で戦うこと。
You better do it. If you said he's Lahart, I mean Lombard, then you better.
Ooh, I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
そのためにみんなが一人一人傷つき、体を張って残してくれた。この俺の力。
Oh, they had it already.
全てを今こそ叩きつけてやる。大魔王バーンに。たとえ奴がどれほど強大な相手だろうと。
Ooh, Adler's at the top. Another big.
Flying saucer?
これが天魔の塔。
He's an alien.
早く上がってこいたい。ちょうど酒も切れたところだ。
今の声は大魔王バーン。
キルバーンの領主がそれぞれお前の仲間たちに抑えられている今、もはや世のそばにはどうも。
Kind of seems he's baiting him in
Yeah.
there too. There's got to be something else up his sleeve.
挑戦者としてお前を迎え
Well, unless he really does want to face him man to man. He respected Hadler for it.
最高のもてなしをしよう。
あの階段か。
All right, I'm gonna believe there's no traps.
ごめちゃん。
I think there are.
You think there are?
I think there's something gonna come out those little windows. See all those?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places to hide. Could be some Attack on Titan stuff. They're in the walls.
What if it's kind of just like a revolving thing, and it's like almost like a deception, like a
Spend all your
illusion.
time on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, that's uncalled for.
Hey,
大君。
he's trying to get under his skin too. There we go.
Oh,
Trap
you're
number
right.
1.
You were right.
何してるの大君。ごめん、無茶だよね。違うわ。違う。
Uh-oh, die.
嬉しいの。
All right, Gomechan's been like messing with people. I want to see what Gomechan says about this. Looking away. I didn't see
I
nothing.
was like, I'll let you have your personal space. All right.
なんだか初めてレオナに会った時みたいだな。あの時は私が大君にナイフをつけてあげたのよね。そういえばデルムリン島の冒険の時もこのメンバーだっけ？
They're trying to hit you with some nostalgia in this episode.
But it's at Vearn's hideout though. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
あんなサソリ一匹に苦戦してた大君が今大魔王を倒そうとしているなんてね。うん。でも本当にあの時はドキドキしたな。
Now look how strong you
島
are.
の洞窟に行くだけだったのに胸がはち切れそうだったよ俺。今はどう？ドキドキしてる？
Come on, get up there. I want King Vearn to talk about
ドキ
Gomechan.
ドキしてるけど力にならなきゃ。いいえ、たとえ力になれなくても私が少しでも彼の負担を軽くしてあげなきゃ。 いつの日か大君
She's gonna notice?
ときめく気持ち
I
で
hope.
世界を駆け
I thought Dai was noticing earlier, but wow. Oh, good. Gomechan is.
Okay, they did notice. They told you to watch out for the traps.
まさかこんな事態に
Oh, he didn't even know about this.
あれが自分の意志で動
え
き出すとは思いもよらなかったが、しかし襲われたとすると大土地は
なんだ何がレオナをさらったんだ。あれはバーンの仕業なのか。
Is that like a pet? Is it the castle?
Oh, the castle has a mindset of its own?
助けて誰か。レオナ。
Uh-oh.
Oh, Gomechan, we know you can do a little more than that.
Ugh. Look like a squid. They would, man. I thought Gomechan was gonna do something this time.
Yeah, but
You
okay.
hit him.
Now, hear me out. Does that eye remind you of the eye that's on the forehead of Killvearn?
It acted
one
on its
eye.
own. Yeah, he did say it acted on its own, but he acted surprised though.
He did.
I mean,
He thought it needed to be commanded or something. So
I feel like it is still one of Killvearn's, but maybe
could be
then we do have to think about that eye. Why is that eye there in the first place?
the mascot.
The what?
The mascot, maybe. Or you know, sometimes kings will have, or not kings, but like countries will have like a symbol. Maybe that's their symbol.
The eye,
Yeah,
like
the
kind of
crest,
like
kind of.
Lord of the Rings.
Or yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, but kind of like a nation's crest, you know, or
Yeah.
like a country's crest or a family crest.
Oh,
type
got
of
you.
thing.
All I gotta say is, who knew, besides those who already watched the series, knew that Lahart and Vearn, well, basically Vearn was treating Lahart like a son the whole time, and it makes sense because he met him at a young age, or when he was young, and he had the same scenario that he went through, and so he related to him and trained him up and everything. Dude, that makes sense, but I didn't see that. I just thought they just had a connection. So now, because of Vearn giving him the blood and making him come to life and gave him that note saying like, hey, I need you to go on this last mission if you choose to accept and protect Dai to get him to be Vearn, essentially. You know, and then he goes and basically now he's treating Dai as the new master.
The new Dragon Knight.
Yeah, new
Yeah.
Dragon Knight. Oh yeah, Dragon Knight. Yeah, and so
I think it's odd that his note said, "I'm either going to be killed by Dino or Killvearn."
yeah.
So maybe he thought, you know, if Dai is not the person.
I don't think he really wanted that to happen, the latter to happen.
I don't think so either.
But I feel like it's kind of like what I think Dai or one of the gang said, that he was kind of, well, no, he said it himself, that he was kind of stuck in his ways. Like once his mind is made up, it's gonna happen. But then you see, like once he joins Dai's team, he was like, if there's an exception to the rules, you Dai.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So like, knowing that Dai obviously didn't kill Killvearn, then I think it goes to just go prove more to his point that I think this guy could change humanity.
Yeah.
And if Dai did kill Vearn, then I think that doesn't necessarily mean he wouldn't be the one to change, but he would have a lot more work to do to become the one to change humanity. But yeah, I think it definitely, that, like you said, that was like the worst possible case scenario.
Yeah.
And now it's like, it's funny because they're brothers, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was
But
like,
he's
yo.
serving the other one, and he's like the older brother too. Or
One's
is he like the younger brother? Maybe he's the younger brother.
I don't know who's older.
Yeah, who is old? He looks older,
Yeah.
but
I don't know.
I feel like
Dai definitely came before. He had to, right? Unless Lahart met Vearn before, but then the incident happened when they already had a kid, right?
you know what? He was probably with his mom. I do remember hearing something about his mom and how like people were hating on her because of the kid, and I want to go back and watch that clip now.
Yeah.
But
It could have been that same age.
I think he could be older, but didn't join Vearn until when Dai was already gone and
Yeah.
Dai's mom already passed away. But
Yeah,
that was cool to see the arrival, and I wasn't like I expected. I thought it was just gonna be Popp correcting him, like, hey, no, this guy's chill, you know, blah blah blah. But they were all kind of like clicking.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, basically just don't get in my way, but yeah.
Yeah.
But like speaking of like Lahart, he's fast.
Oh yeah.
He's really fast, and we proved that against Mystvearn. Mystvearn didn't even know what happened, and then he's like, "See, Dai, there's nothing to worry about." It was like, "I got you, bro." He says, "Just give the order. Can I execute?
Get rid of
Order 66.
Yeah.
Let me do it." Yes. That's gonna be interesting because now Mystvearn is resorting to saying, maybe I need to take off the seal and go full power, you know? I don't know. So, I mean, obviously, he has to get permission from Vearn, I'm assuming. So, we'll see how that happens, but I mean, that's interesting.
I think that's the most exciting scene in this episode, mainly because when Lahart and Mystvearn were fighting, they were like, oh, I wonder what would have happened if we would have both went full strength.
Yeah.
And then we kind of got a glimpse of Lahart at full strength when no sword in the world could handle his output of power. So now hearing that if they were still equal, being able to see Mystvearn's full output of power, it kind of makes sense that 3 of them are still there.
Yeah.
You know, you got the Sage there who can do some healing. You have the Refractor Fist who can do some damage, and maybe when he takes the seal off, maybe that will be something that it will be more effective. And then you have, of course, the Speed Demon right here, who literally is leaving after Imogen.
Yeah.
So like almost like Shadow Clone.
Lahart himself.
That's exciting to hear because I want to see the kind of power he really has.
Now, do you think it would be poetic if Lahart beats him, or maybe Lahart comes back and beats him?
No, I think you're right. Because who did he kill? He kind of did the finishing touches on his dad, on Vearn.
Yeah.
So dad, master, mentor, whatever you want to call him. So I think that it would be beautiful.
Yeah.
And like maybe we get a little glimpse of Vearn up in the sky looking down, like with the tear in his eye, and standing next to his wife.
My baby boy Lahart.
Yeah. And maybe Lahart's mom's up there too.
Yeah.
Watching. Like, yes.
That's gonna be weird. Like both Lahart's mom and then Vearn's wife looking down with like a tear in it. Like, oh.
This ain't mine, this is yours.
But yeah, that's gonna be interesting because like obviously, you know, I thought Mystvearn was like borderline impossible to beat just because, you know, he always had that final form, you know, under his belt. So we'll see what happens with that. And then we see a little bit of Killvearn in their fight, just like a brief how they're doing. So we still didn't see much about that. Want to know how that's gonna go as well. But now we see Dai heading towards the castle or the palace, and we see more confident than before. And I thought there was gonna be a moment for a second that was gonna happen between him and Gomechan, and I thought they were like gonna go up and like maybe Gomechan was gonna like reveal or something who he really was. Okay, you know what? Cast out of the deck, you know, this is who I really am. You know, like, I'm actually an angel, so I'm here to, you know, I'm sent by Vearn himself or something. I don't know.
Sent by Vearn.
I don't know. Now this monster, which is, I thought it was one of Killvearn's traps, grabs Leona and now took her. So we got to find out what that thing is. If it's really Killvearn's or if it's actually like what you mentioned, if it's part of the eye of maybe Vearn himself.
Yeah.
Because he said it acted. He sounded surprised, which makes me think that it's probably Killvearn's. But at the same time, it looks like it only has one eye. So I'm thinking maybe it could be Vearn's or something. I don't know. It's funny. You said it maybe it's a mascot. Maybe it's Vearn's mascot.
And maybe it's something from like the underworld to where like they're the building monsters or something.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why he's there. But I was trying to think, can I remember another monster that looks similar to him? The only thing I could think of was a slime. But I don't remember slimes like sticking out hands like that or ropes out like that or vines out like that. But I will say, even though we didn't really see Avan, just got a glimpse of him, King Vearn did say as they were walking up and kind of like messing with them, he's like, hey, you know, they're holding their own. Each of them, each of your friends. So that's good to know because it's 1-on-1 over there and 3-on-1 over here.
Although, do you think he was just being facetious?
No, the only reason I would say no is because he's already shown that he respects Avan, and we got to be careful with Avan.
Okay.
Because he's like that. He's like, what did he say? Do you remember the phrasing of how he said Avan's a tricky one? Because
I don't know. I remember that. I'm thinking of the moment where Mystvearn asked him like, "Oh, Avan's alive? It's fine. He's probably too weak." And then he said, "Dummy, he was like, you don't understand. We need to. He's like the main threat."
Yeah,
you know?
that's what. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
of,
I remember him saying that. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I think in this scenario, I think we would actually need Leona, to be honest, because she does have the feathers. Mm-hmm. And you know what? What if that monster's after that? Those feathers.
That's a great point, because what did Avan say? He's like, this purification magic cancels out the evil magic, the dark magic. So, and we had kind of theorized in the past, like maybe that's why Leona is going to be there. Leona and Avan could work together to kind of counter attacks or protect their own teammates because they're standing in an area that cancels out dark magic or something around those lines.
Yeah.
So that's a great point. That thing could be like, she is a threat. Like, even though the knife, she got the knife, like that's not the threat. The threat is Leona, because she can cast the purification spells. That's a good point. That's a good point.
So we'll see what, and hopefully maybe even sooner rather than later, Avan can break free and then catch up to them and then, you know, give them some aid. Because I'm thinking maybe Dai might be able to beat him by himself. That's like highballing it right there. I think he might need an extra person to help him. Maybe someone to distract him so that he can get in a good attack.
I think you're right, though.
Yeah.
And the reason I think you're right is because in the previous episode, was it previous or the episode before that, when Avan was remembering his fight versus Hadler, and how everybody was like, keep going, go, and they all had to be left behind, which is what we saw Hyunkel do. And now it's kind of starting to happen here. I thought Princess Leona was going to say, go, Dai, don't worry about me. But she didn't.
Yeah.
She called him. So I think that might change. I think maybe this might cause Gomechan to speak.
Yes.
Go, Dai. And then he has to leave to go do his own thing. Because I do think in order for him to truly be a hero, it's got to be one-on-one.
You know what? I just thought about this. Maybe the key to Gomechan's power is that he needs to get mad.
He did, because his friends got harmed last time. Yeah.
He needs to get angry. So maybe something happens to maybe both of them, and he flips out, and then we get to see his true power, because he just like, ooh, I'm onto something, right? I'm onto something. We're gonna find out who Gomechan is.
Well, there's that, and there's also the fact that we have a whole group of people that are working their way through the castle to see the final fight with Avan, or not with Avan, with Dai and Killvearn.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe one of them will be able to help. I mean, you have Crocodile, you'll have the Master.
That's true.
Or Gramps. What do they call him? Beastmaster? I forget what they call him.
Yeah.
What Chew called him. No, you got Chew.
Yeah.
So Chew could probably chew through that thing.
I mean,
They go chew. Look at the squad now.
I mean, he's got the squad. Don't get me wrong, he got the squad.
And I forgot about him.
Him. I was like, him could be pretty lethal too.
Yeah.
I think him's gonna die. I think he's gonna be the one to go. And even though I think Lahart took Hyunkel's, equipment and because he can't really fight anymore, and that was kind of like a passing of a torch of sorts. I think him's gonna be the one that takes upon his journey, continue his journey, because really Lahart's kind of serving, in a sense, Dai.
Yeah.
He has more of a friendship with him, and so him sacrificing himself for Hyunkel seems more like something that would actually happen.
And he kind of said he would do that too.
Yeah.
It was like, if anybody, how did he word it? I'll die before someone harms you, or something like that. Or
he said,
that's true, he would crawl there. No, you're my friend.
He said, get out of my way, boy. Get out of here, boy.
Can you use my shoulder?
You were supposed to. Yep, see?
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. So he didn't actually say he would give his life for him. But although Hyunkel would give his life, so, in a way, kind of, okay.
That is kind of similar to like a Vearn, though. Because...
A Vearn?
Well, yeah, because he took on... Vearn said that he wanted to... he didn't want to get back onto the Dark Army. And then he goes and serves along Dai's team. He says to Dai that he was going to fight against him again one day.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and so you see the same thing with him. He's like, I'm gonna, until all this is squashed, we'll fight again one day, but until then, I'll fight alongside you and do what you couldn't do.
So you're telling me once that Dai beats King Vearn, Vearn's gonna come back down and give Dai a whooping. And then after he beats him, he's gonna he's gonna give him a little whooping. This is for talking back to me, Dino.
Yeah, let us know what y'all think about all this. You know, how Lahart and Vearn, that whole moment, you know, Lahart and him joining the gang fighting, and, you know, Dai finally going to the castle or to the palace to finally fight Vearn. What do y'all think about how everything is developing, and, you know, how the gang is going to end up, you know, continually helping Dai throughout the series, you know, because, you know, we have all these still strong people, and we still have to worry about the traps that are going on, you know, in the palace. And you know, there's no essentially room for error right now, because like I said, this is it, and y'all said it constantly, like, this is pretty much the final slate, you know. So yeah, let us know what y'all think. Thank y'all for watching and supporting our channel. Don't forget to check out our social media accounts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode reaction and review.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Rumble. You can also follow our friends on YouTube as well. Jay Fizzle, Clammy, and Bloxon for gaming, Rich Aladdin for films, Orc Tex Wait for sermons, and American Rock for fitness and fitness merch.
With that said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.